Okay, as promised, for like the few of you who love, like me, to listen to dreams and interpret them, here's the dream. I woke up to it in the morning and I immediately opened my recording app and started talking about it, because otherwise, even if you think you remember them, they slip away really quickly. There was this woman who was very different than me. She had blonde hair and she was slight and lithe. Her hair was cut into like a bob, like a Joan of Arc bob. And she was naked, and she always was naked. And she had in her chest right here, above her breast, she had embedded vampire teeth with blood. But I don't know if it's because it was her blood or because vampire teeth have blood. And it didn't seem to bother her. It was just part of what she had. Found her swinging on this tree swing, really big. And this tree swing was on a giant, like ancient eucalyptus tree. And it was located where I grew up, my childhood home street. I lived 3 houses from the end where suburbia disintegrated into nature. Some other woman comes in, some older woman, some more traditional woman, and she goes, I'm uncomfortable. Like, she's uncomfortable with this nudity. But this woman, the first woman, is really nonchalant and like has a good sense of humor, and she doesn't take it to heart, the other woman's discomfort. And then the other woman sees that there's a wall of awards and certificates, and they were all for being a nudist. and then she was like, yeah, okay, I can see the value in this. And then it ended. So how I interpret this is nudity is vulnerability. It's being yourself fully in the world. The cusp, to be swinging, is to be having fun, enjoying yourself, and being free, right? A giant eucalyptus. A eucalyptus to me is like boundary trees, but a really old one, yeah, they kind of are used like that. Eucalyptus is also kind of cleansing, I'd say. It's protective. You can use it to get rid of fleas. Okay, so it's a boundary and it's protection and it's cleansing. Okay, it's on the cusp of, she's swinging on the cusp of her nature and her relationship with the world, with everyone, with civilization, right? So she's happy and comfortable and free with herself and how she interacts with everyone else, right? And then as I'm laying there this morning thinking about it, I'm like, but the teeth. And then I hear Spirit say, Alina. And I realized that I was watching Shadow and Bone, a TV show, where the magical people will take the bones of magical creatures and integrate them into their flesh for an amplifier of power. So that's what that was. This woman had, like, over her heart, a line of vampire teeth and blood. So vampire is passion. It's also something that would drain the life force. So I'm not sure. Actually, you guys can help me with that vampire teeth part. But like, what's the symbolism between the fact that the magical creature that this representation of me extracted a bone from was vampires?